A victory last time out when they were victorious at home, and now they're going to take their show on the road and see if we can't come up with a victory here at Line Mountain. It won't be easy, but we'll do the best we can, and we'll be back in just a moment. For the Trojans, it'll be Chris Troutman, Ian Smeltz, and Sean Herb, along with Jeff Godoweski, and finally our center out there, of course, Scott Reed. And we'll be set to go in a moment. We'll pick up the varsity Eagle players here in just a moment. We're set to go. Walsall will tip off against Reed here for the start of the ball game. And we've got the ball controlled by the Eagles. This is going to be a noisy crowd in here tonight. The Trojans need to score early and score quickly and take the crowd out of the ball game. They've got megaphones and everything else over here. Second shot put up, no good. Rebound to Reed. Back come the Trojans. Here's Ian Smeltz coming back with it. Ian with his hand wrapped up. Puts a shot up, it won't go. Rebound over there to Godoweski. Jeff for two. That won't go. Reed with a rebound, he's fouled. Foul will be on number 40, I do believe. We'll see here in just a moment. Yeah, 40, and Reed will go to the line shooting two. Okay, we got Scott Reed at the line. A foul was on Tad Reed. Here's the first shot. It's good. 1-0 UDA. And Scott steps up to make his second one, and here it is. It's good. And it's 2-0 UDA. Reed making the first two foul shots of the ball game. There's a pass ahead here now for Walsall. He dumps it inside here. They tip it inside. It's loose, and back outside it goes. Here's that Reed for two. Tad Reed ties up the ball game, so we have Scott Reed with two, Tad Reed with two, and we're tied 2-2. Over in the corner for, now they come out in front for Chris Troutman. Shot from the side is good. It's a three-pointer for Sean Herb. Sean hits the first three. Down it comes here now for that Reed. Reed tied up over there by a couple of Trojans. Gets it back here now. They dump it underneath. Shot in there by 42. Blocked away. Back with it comes Ian Smeltz for the Trojans. Quick pass over on the wing for Herb. Now out in front for Chris Troutman. Near side here for Godoweski. Bounces it inside here. Tapped away from Scott Reed and picked up in there by the Eagles. The ball tipped off Kiefer and goes out of bounds for the Eagles. Inside for Reed. Now back out here for Ian for two. Wouldn't go. Or for three, but it wouldn't go. Here's the ball tipped loose. Stolen away by the Trojans. Back with it comes Chris Troutman. Chris will slow it down out in front. Dump it over there for Herb. On the baseline goes Herb. Rolls it up. It won't go in. Rebound inside there for Godoweski. It's good. Jeff Godoweski gets two. And timeout call as the inbound pass gets kicked back out of there by UDA. Long inbound pass over here for Walsall. He'll drop it back here now for Jerry Williard. And near side over here it comes now for Reed. Tad's shot won't go. Rebound over there. A shot put up, no good. Rebound comes back to Reed. Quick outlet pass up here for Chris Troutman. Chris for two. It's good. Chris gets two more. And the Trojans hike the lead now. It's 9-2. Out in front. Shot over there by that Jerry Williard won't go. Rebound inside, rolling loose. Coming over this side, Ian Smeltz picks it up for the Trojans. 9-2. The next bucket will really quiet the crowd down if it's the Trojans getting it. Here's Smeltz stepping up, dumping it on the baseline for Godoweski. He misses a shot, but Reed with a rebound shot that won't go. Reed dumps it back out here now for Smeltz. Smeltz for two. It's good. Ian Smeltz has got two more. And timeout's going to be called now as the Trojans have run up an 11-2 lead here with 4:55 remaining in the first quarter. Yeah, Herb scored. And Chris Troutman, yeah. Okay. Every one of the Trojans have contributed to the 11-point ball game now. Oh, here's a walk. And a walk going to be called as Reed got all tangled up. Tad Reed got tangled up that time and had to go for a walk with it. Trojans will inbound the ball. Smeltz playing with an injured right thumb, but he has it taped up, and Ian looking like it's not bothering him too much so far. Here's Reed inside, dumping it on for Godoweski. He misses the shot. Ball comes down, and Walshaw picks it up for the Eagles. Back over here now for Updegrove. Updegrove winding it into the lane, puts the shot up, no good. Reed with a rebound. Quickly out, let's over here, and let's see, a foul called. Foul will be on the Eagles, I guess. Foul was on Kiefer of the Eagles, his first. And the Trojans come back. Chris Troutman for Smeltz. Down on the wing over there, Godoweski. Now back for Ian. Ian stepping up, popping one up. It's short. Rebound under there comes right down to that Updegrove. And he throws the ball out of bounds on the other side of the court. And it will be UDA to inbound the ball. Herb to inbound for the Trojans. Smeltz back over there for Sean. Sean near side here now for Chris Troutman. Inside they go with it to Reed. His shot won't go. Rebound in there to Sean Herb. His shot won't go. And wrestling for it inside, and the Trojans will pick up a foul. This time the foul will be on Scott Reed. Scott picks up his first. Updegrove will inbound the ball back here for Jerry Williard. Back for Updegrove. Got a Jerry and a Terry Williard on the ball club. Here is Kiefer with a shot, no good. Rebound comes back to the Trojans. And this is going to be Chris Troutman taking it up to the hoop for two, won't go. Rebound tapped around inside there, finally gathered in by Chris Troutman. Back over here for Scott Reed. Scott puts the shot up and in, good. He puts the shot in good, and the Trojans now with a 13-2 lead. Back with it come the Eagles. They're over here for 40. Reed, he'll drop it back outside. Williard with a shot, no good. Rebound off the Trojans are going to rule it went off UDA, I guess, and so the Eagles will inbound the ball. Updegrove will inbound for the Eagles. For Walshaw for two, it won't go, and a foul. Walshaw will pick up the foul. He goes over the back of the Trojans, and that'll be the second team foul for Walshaw, I believe his first. And UDA will inbound the ball. Chris Troutman from outside for three. Won't go. Rebound inside there, though, and a shot put up by Sean Herb. He's hammered. And Sean will go to the line shooting two. Herb at the line shooting two. His first shot's good. And Sean will shoot one more for the Trojans. It's 14-2. There's a second shot by Herb. It's good. It's 15-2. Two nice foul shots by Sean Herb. And back with it comes Jerry Williard. He'll spin it back here now. Picked up by number 30. He's out of control with it. The ball loose and right out here in front of the UDA bench. It goes out of bounds off the Eagles, and the Trojans will inbound the ball. Inside for Chris Troutman. 2:49 left here in the first period. On the wing, here's Ian for three. It's good. Ian Smeltz hits a three-bagger, and it's good. Here's Raker with it. Bounces it ahead for Walshaw. Near side over here for Jerry Williard. Now on the baseline they go. Over here for Williard. He puts a shot up, won't go. Godoweski with the rebound for the Trojans. Back here now it comes to Herb. Herb from the side for three. It's good, or two. No, they gave him two. Trojans tearing up the Eagles here early going. Well, still a steal in here by Godoweski, but he's going to be charged with a walk. Big partisan crowd here. If they came to see a basketball game, they missed it. They should have been here for the junior varsity game. Their junior varsity won in overtime, but the Trojan varsity tearing them up. It's 20-2. Walshaw dumping it over on the near side over here. Out in front it goes to Jerry Williard over in the side. Shot from the side by Updegrove won't go. Chris Troutman comes away with it for UDA. Troutman stopping, dropping it over to the side. Smelts for three. It's good. Ian Smelts hits another three-bagger, and it's now 23-2. The bounce pass for Walshaw. Near side, they come with it here for Updegrove. Now they spread it out and go on the baseline over there. Shot taken, no good. And on the rebound, a foul call. The foul will be on Heath. UDA will inbound the ball. Can you believe this? Boys score 23-2 with 1:34 remaining in the first period. UDA with the ball. Smelts to inbound the ball over here for Troutman. Chris spinning it on the near side here now for Sean Herb. Sean taking it into the paint, dropping it up, won't go. Rebound to Reed. That won't go, and a foul called. Scott will go to the line shooting two. Jeff Godoweski checks out of the ballgame for UDA now as John Plotzer comes in for the Trojans. And Reed at the line shooting two. First shot by Scott. Good job. Good shot. 1:18 remaining, 24-2. Scott can make it 25, and he didn't that time, but here's Ian Smelts on the baseline with it. Back out here for Herb. Cross they go here now for Chris Troutman. Chris jumps it inside for Reed for two. Scott for two more, and a fine bounce pass inside that time. Here's the ball stole away. Chris Troutman's got it. Bounces it over here for Sean Herb. Sean on the left side, pops one up, good. Another two-bagger. Trojans on a roll, I'll tell you, folks. This could be another one of these high-scoring ball games as they have got the Trojan. Here's Chris for two. It's good. A steal on the inbound pass practically. And the Eagles are reeling in a foul call. Johnny Plotzer picks up a foul. It will. Okay, this is Jerry over there for number 30. He has the pass knocked away but gathered in by Walshaw. Near side over here for Jerry Williard. He goes across on the far side. They throw it out of bounds, and we've got 29 seconds remaining. It's 30-2 UDA, and what a sad-looking crowd over here for these Eagles. Boy, are they quiet. And the Trojans will inbound the ball. Chris Troutman checks out of the ball game now, and boy, what a great game he has played. Into the game comes Marco with 27 seconds remaining in the first period. A tremendous first period for the Trojans. Smelts for the hoop for two. It's good. Ian Smelts winds it up, puts it in. Clock winding down here in the first period. Here's a walk. They didn't call it there. Oh, and now a foul call, blocking foul on Smelts, his first. 8 seconds left in the first period. Godoweski will check back into the ball game now, and so will Jeff Snyder, and they will replace Scott Reed. Comes in for Jeff Godoweski and Sean Herb. Boy, these two fellas have played a fine first 8 minutes. Wow. Pass on the far side. Into the corner they go with it. Now out in front. 30 with a shot. It's good. And the crowd goes crazy as that gave them their fourth point of the quarter. It's 32-4 at the end of one. Well, the Trojans with 32 big points in the opening quarter. The Line Mountain Eagles with 4. And UDA just playing up to their old standards right now. Chris Troutman, near side over here for Sean Herb. Inside for Reed, dumping it on the baseline. Godoweski for two, he's got it. Jeff Godoweski for two more. The crowd settles down there. We want to see how many the Trojans can actually get. Over on the far side it goes here now. 30 winding it down. He's going to take it towards the hoop. He walks with it, no call. Raker picks it back up again. Over in the wing, on the baseline now they go with it. He puts the shot up, no good. Rebound to Scott Reed. It's fought for in there. It's grabbed by Reed. Tad Reed ties it up. And it will be the Eagle ball. On the wing over there. Here comes Raker. Dumping it underneath. 42 with a shot. He's fouled. Godoweski will pick up the foul. And Kiefer will go to the line shooting two. Kiefer shooting a pair. His first shot's good, and it's 34-5. That's right, 34-5. And he will shoot his second attempt here in just one moment. Second shot is good, 34-6. Here comes Smelts to get two of those back. He rolls it up there. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. on a good defensive move in there by Walsall, and Ian will inbound the ball once again for UDA. Back here it comes for Sean. He'll set for three. It's good. A three-pointer for Sean Herb. Here they come again. This is Raker. He'll lose the ball. Sean Herb picks his pocket. Sean going to the hoop, tries to put it up, but he's in a little bit too close. Ball comes back down to Jerry Williard. Bounce it over to Walsall, back to Jerry this is a shot by Walsall from out in front's good. 37-8. Chris Troutman bounces it here for Ian Smeltz. Back in there for Gotoweski. Jeff for two. It's good. Gotoweski gets two more. Ball nearly knocked loose in there, but gathered back in now by the... Ooh, near steal. Where was the walk? No walk, they said. Over here comes Raker. Back on the near side here now for that Kiefer. He dumps it underneath. Shot taken, and the shot's good. And Jeff Gotoweski picks up the foul. That will be about Jeff's second or third. We'll have to look here now. 6:21 remaining here in the first half, and Jeff picks up his second. That's all. It's 39-10 with 6:21 left in the first half. Kiefer shoots his first shot up, no good. He only got one. He made the bucket, and it goes out of bounds over there. It'll be Eagle ball. Inside it goes to Walsall. His shot won't go. Rebound shot and a foul called. Foul will be on Upper Dauphin. Scott Reed picked up his second personal, and Updegrove will inbound the ball, and it's going to be stolen away and a foul called. The foul will be on number 30 as he bumped into Chris Troutman, and that's going to put Chris to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Chris to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Here's Chris's first shot. It's good. Gives the Trojans their 40th point. It's now 40-10. And we'll see if Chris can make two. The second one is good. 41-10, UDA by 31. Eagles going to try to do something with it. Kiefer's got, or Updegrove has it. Head there for Walsall. Walsall on the far side now for that Tad Reed. Out to Walsall. Tries to dump it underneath. Going to go off the fingertips of Kiefer. Out of bounds. UDA will inbound. Here comes Troutman over in the wing there for Sean Herb. Back out here now for Troutman. And he is going to take a walk as he bumped into Kiefer. Here's Walsall making a pass over there. Now back out in front. Stolen away here by Chris Troutman. Chris to the hoop for two. It's good. Chris Troutman for two more. Chris playing an excellent ball game out here tonight for UDA. Near side here it comes now for that Updegrove. He puts a shot up and in. Good. It's now 43-12 with 5:29 remaining in the first half. Troutman over here for Smeltz, and now back out here for Troutman. Inside they go to Reed. Reed turnaround shot, no good. Rebound on the far side comes down to Raker. And he'll start it back for the Eagles. One of the first times up the court the Trojans didn't come away with anything. Now they're going to, though. Sean Herb steals it, lays it up and in. Herb for two more. And back come the Eagles. Here's 40 breaking to the hoop, puts the shot up, won't go. Rebound underneath there, controlled by the Trojans as Ian Smeltz picks it up. He's clipped from behind by Kiefer, and Ian will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Ian Smeltz at the line. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1 for Upper Dauphin now following the Eagle timeout. And there's Ian's first shot. It's good. Second shot by Smeltz coming up here, and here it is, and it's good. Ian makes a fine pair of buckets, and it's wide open ball game now for UDA. Ooh, a near steal inside, but coming back with it are the Eagles. The pass over in the left wing. Out in front now. Updegrove racing to the hoop, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound underneath there to Heath, and Updegrove is injured. He is hurt. And we'll have time called now as he went to the boards following his shot. 4:31 left here in the second period. It's 47-12 UDA. Scott Marco re-enters the ball game for UDA now. He'll replace Chris Troutman as the Trojans get set to put the ball in play following the injury to Kiefer, or to Updegrove, was it? I'm not sure. At any rate, the Trojans have the ball. This is Herb out in front for Smeltz. His shot won't go down. Quick outlet over there for that Raker. He puts a shot up, no good. Reed with a rebound. Back with it come the Trojans. Here comes Sean Herb with it, dumping it on the baseline for Godoweski. He misses a shot. Rebound shot by Herb is good. Ooh, near steal out here. On the baseline it goes. Shot by Heath, no good. Rebound comes down to Reed. He'll bring it back for UDA. Back here for Ian Smeltz. Smeltz for Sean over on the near side. Shot from over here, won't go. Rebound underneath there, going to be knocked out of bounds by Scott Reed. And the Eagles will, Ian Smeltz knocked it out of there, okay. And the Eagles will inbound the ball. Raker dumps it ahead here now for Jerry Williard. Over on the far side, he throws it, intending to hit Walshaw, I guess, but that ball goes out of play. 3:26 remaining here in the first half. It's 49-12. Jeff Godoweski checks out of the ball game for UDA. Coming in to replace Jeff, John Plotzer. Here's a nice pass inside. Oh, is Plotzer open or what? Woo! Super pass, and Judd Plotzer open right inside there, and Johnny put her home. It's 51 points here in the first half for UDA, and they're going to get some more before this half is over. The bounce pass over here. Jerry Williard lifts one up, won't go. Rebound out front by Heath. He's standing around inside the paint, but they'll let it go, and here goes a shot from outside by Walshaw. And 3 seconds called now, I guess. Or no, it hit something. Hit the thing, I guess. It's 51-12 with 2:57 left here in the first half. Markle inbounds for Ian Smeltz. Near side for Ian. Back over there for Markle. Markle's got to try his three-point range. Not too good, not too bad, but a little off. And back with it come the Eagles. This is Jerry. Sean Herb goes skidding across the floor. Inside it goes for Heath, and Heath puts a shot up and in good. 51-14. Near side here, Markle. Over there for Smeltz. Smeltz for three. That won't go. Rebound underneath comes down to Heath. He'll drop it back over here now for Jerry Williard. Jerry dumping it inside. Oh, and a walk. Walk inside there as Brubaker goes for a walk for the Eagles, and Trojans will inbound. Scott Markle for UDA. Over there for Ian Smeltz. Into the corner it goes. Now inside for Reed. Reed with a turnaround shot. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Walshaw. He'll drop it back there. Now that's about the second or third time in the whole darn game that Trojans went up court and didn't get anything. Here's a shot by Reed. Tad Reed hits one for two. 16-51, 51-16 UDA. Bounce pass over in the corner on the near side here. Here's Sean stepping up for two. It's good. Sean Herb again gets a two-pointer. Ball comes back here to Walshaw into the corner now for Heath. Heath crossed here for Jerry. Puts a shot up, no good. Walshaw's rebound shot won't go. Rebound shot inside there is knocked out of there and comes back over here for Jerry Williard. Now inside they go. Here's a shot by Reed. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Scott Reed. Stolen away in there, and the next ball comes back out here, and Reed picks it up again. Tad Reed. Back over here for Jerry Williard. Heath from the side for two. Won't go. Rebound over there to that Tad Reed. He puts a shot up and in good. It's 53-18 with 52 seconds remaining, and timeout called by Upper Dauphin. With just 51 seconds left in the half. It's 53-18. And Coach Foster wants to know what happened to the defensive board rebounding, and we'll be right back. UD timeout is over, and Scott Markle will inbound the ball for the Trojans. 51 seconds remaining in the first half. Jeff Miller set to come into the ball game if he can manage to get some time left. There's only 51 seconds remaining in the half. In the corner it goes now for Andy Miller. Inside they go to Plotzer. Andy Miller on the baseline for UDA. Back out here now for Ian Smeltz. Nearly had a shot. Passes it over here for Jeff Snyder. Jeff for two. It's short. Rebound to Andy Miller underneath. Andy steps back, pops the shot up. No good. Rebound comes back here to Jerry Williard. He'll drop it over there now for that Brubaker. And Jerry Williard's got it back. Shooting outside for three. It's good. It's 21-53. 53-21. Smeltz near side here. And they swing it over here for Jeff Snyder. Back out here now. Markle to Smeltz. Ian drops back with only 4 seconds left. Back over here for Ian. Ian will pop up a three-bagger from way outside. It won't go. And that ends just a tremendous first half for Upper Dauphin as the half comes to an end with the Trojans up 53-21, a 32-point margin for UDA at the end of the half. The teams are back for the second half action as the Trojans get set to send out the starting five. It will be the five that started the basketball game now. Will go out and start the third period for UDA. UDA ahead by 32 points here at halftime, 53-21. And the Trojans, to add to their glory, will also get the ball to begin the second half. Troutman over here for Smeltz. Smeltz dumps it on the baseline. Over here for Herb. Now back to Ian. Ian stepping up. 17-footer. Good. So Smeltz starts it off right here for the Trojans. Gets himself two more. 55-21. Here's a quick pass down here for Walshaw. He dumps it underneath there. It's going to be tipped out of bounds off the fingertips of Reed, they say. Although I would have bet that Kiefer may have gotten a slight hand on that, but they don't rule that way. So Reed inbounds the pass here now, and it's going to go over there to Reed again. He puts a shot up and knocked out of bounds down there by Scott Reed, I believe. And the Eagles will inbound the ball. Brubaker inbounds it back here now for Jerry Williard. Near side here for Brubaker. Jerry Williard, they dump it inside here for Walshaw. He puts it on the baseline. A shot in there, no good. Rebound comes over there, and Sean Herb will bring it back for the Trojans. Near side here for Smeltz. Smeltz steps up for three. It's good. Another three-bagger for Ian Smeltz. And back come the Eagles. Tipped away. Here comes Ian down with it. Stopping, popping for two more. Won't go. Rebound on the far side there to Reed. Spins loose. Picked up in there by Kiefer, who will come back here with it now to that Brubaker over on the far side. Tad Reed on the baseline looking for something to do with it. Throws it out of bounds over there. It'll be UDA ball. Chris Troutman inbounds it here for Ian Smeltz. Chris has it back again, and the Trojans set it up. It's 58-21. Smeltz on the wing for Herb. Inside for Reed. Reed on the baseline. Shot good. Scott Reed with a good move around Kiefer. Put it up and in. 60-21. 6:10 remaining in the third. Brubaker over there now for Jerry Williard. Jerry steps up, dumps it on the baseline. Shot in there. Good. Trojans inbounding for Herb. It's 60-23. Near side here for Ian Smeltz. Ian out in front. Chris Troutman now over here for Ian. Ian for three. Won't go. Rebound comes off, and back with it comes Jerry Williard. He tries a behind the back pass. That's all messed up. On the floor it goes and reached into there by Reed and Brubaker. Eagles will inbound the ball. Brubaker will inbound for Lyon Mountain. Long inbound pass back here for Williard. He has the ball stripped from him, but he gets it right back again. Chris Troutman with a good block that time. Here's Brubaker rolling on the baseline. Back out here. Jerry Williard for two. No good. Rebound over there to Godoweski. Jeff dumps it ahead here now for Sean Herb. Sean down the right side, stopping for three. It's good. Sean pops her in for three. It's 63-23, a 40-point margin now for UDA. Brubaker is fouled and be done shooting. Chris Troutman picked up his first personal foul. And the Eagles inbound here now. Brubaker working it down the left wing side over here. Gets tangled up by a couple of Trojans. Dumps it out in front. Ball loose. Tad Reed will try to work it around out there. Now gets it into Walshaw. Back to Reed. Reed puts a shot up. He's fouled. And Jeff Godoweski, I guess, will pick up the foul for UDA. Godoweski picked up his third personal foul, and that sends Tad Reed to the line to shoot two. Reed made his first one. Godoweski checks out of the ball game now. John Plotzer back in for UDA. Second shot by Tad Reed is good. It's now 63-25. And Chris Troutman will inbound the ball for UDA. Ian Smeltz getting ever so close to his 1,000th point. Needs quite a few yet, but it's a big game for Ian. Here's a shot from outside by Chris. It's good. It's a three-pointer. Chris Troutman at 66, and a foul called underneath. Sean Herb picks up the foul for UDA. Sean's first, so no problem out there for Sean. This is Brubaker with it. Over into the wing. Now back out here for Brubaker. To the baseline he goes. Inside here for Walshaw. He puts a shot up, blocked away by Reed on a good block, and the Eagles will inbound the ball. Heath inbounds it, but the inbound pass comes all the way back here to Brubaker, practically to the end line. He'll fire it down the far side for Heath. Dumps it inside on the corner. Ball loose in there. On the ground it goes. Picked up by the Eagles and blocked away. Back comes a pass over on the right wing for Herb. His shot won't go. Rebound tipped around over there. Chris Troutman fights for it, but it's going to go out of bounds off the Trojans, and Eagles will inbound the ball. Heath dumps it over on the side. Now inside to Heath in the paint. He runs the ball out of bounds up there. Let's see, it'll be off the Trojans. Markle back into the ball game. He will replace Chris Troutman for UDA. There's a pass out in front, a foul called. Sean Herb will pick up his second foul as he bumped into Jerry Williard, trying to make that steal on the inbounds pass. Brubaker will inbound for the Eagles. Raker ready to come back into the ball game for UDA. He will, he's in there now. This is Raker. For Brubaker. Brubaker on the left wing. Across over there for Heath. He tries to dump it inside. It's knocked out of bounds by Scott Reed. The Eagles will inbound. Kolovich into the ball game. Here's a shot from the side by Raker. No good. A rebound goes off Reed again. Inbounds it over in the wing. Raker with it. Spinning around, dumping it inside for Kolovich, but it's picked up by the Trojans instead, and back they come. This is Ian Smeltz coming back with it. Ian out in front, spins it over on the far side there for Herb. Near side they come with it. Here's a shot by Markle. No good. Rebound in there by John Plotzer is good, however. Plotzer gives us our 68th points. It's 68-25. 3:08 remaining in the third. Dumping it inside. Kolovich misses a shot, and a foul called underneath as Raker will go to the line. Scott Reed picked up the personal. Here's the first shot by Raker, is no good. And Raker's second shot is good, so he makes 1 out of 2. And Herb coming back with it for UDA. Sean dropping it over here. Ian for 3. It's good. 3 more for Ian Smeltz. 71-26. Raker has the ball tipped away over there, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Trojans, and Eagles will inbound the ball. Raker dropping it over there now for Brubaker. Inside here for Heath. He goes on the wing with it. Here's Kolowski, and his shot goes up over everything, and a foul called. Kolovich, not a ski, this is Kolovich shooting 1, no good. Second shot by Kolovich is short and off to the right and picked up by the Trojans, and back with it comes Sean Herb. Sean swinging it down the light side. Back out in front here. Ian Smeltz for 3 more. Won't go. Rebound inside there to Reed. That's good. So Ian shot up a 22-footer. That wouldn't go. Scott Reed picks up a 2-footer. It would go. 73-26 with 2:05 remaining here in the third period. Here's Raker dumping it over here for Heath eventually. Puts a shot up and in. Good. Smeltz back here with the Trojans. Markle over here now for Plotzer. Scott Markle. And now they'll swing it over to the far side. Shot for 3 from over there. It's good. It's a 3-bagger for Sean Herb. 76-28. Ball stolen away here. Smeltz with it. Good pass ahead here now. Over to the far side they go with a shot. Foul. Good pass in there by Scott Markle over to Sean Herb, and Sean will go to the line shooting 2. Herb shooting 2. His first one is no good. Chun Plotzer out of the ball game now. Jeff Snyder comes in for UDA. Sean Herb for his second attempt here, and it is good. Sean makes 1 out of 2. 77-28. Minute 25 remaining. Here's Brubaker. Over on the far side it goes for Williard. Back out here for Brubaker. Into the corner for Jerry Williard. He bots, no, that wasn't Williard. Never mind. Here's a shot from out front. No good. Rebound shot tipped around in there and hold everything. Another foul call. The foul will be on Scott Reed, I believe. First shot, no good. Jeff Snyder with a rebound. Scott Reed came out of the ball game here for momentarily. Here's a nice bucket. What a great pass and a good bucket by Markle. Scott for 2 at 79-30. Out in front here for Heath. Has the ball knocked loose but picked up again out there. Here Brubaker dumps it underneath for Kiefer. And Kiefer puts it home. It's 79-32. Herb over in the wing and hold everything. A foul called. Foul will be on Heath. 39 seconds remaining here in the third period. Ian Smeltz will inbound the ball for UDA. Inside they pass it to Godoweski. He passes it back outside here, controlled by Herb out in front. Sean dribbles into the paint and hold everything. They're going to say he turned the ball over as Sean went into the pile out in front of the about the foul line. And so the Eagles will inbound the ball. 29 seconds left here in the third period. Brubaker racing down the left side with Markle on him. Dumps it inside here now for that Koloski. And another pass inside. And a shot made by that 42. Kiefer. In the meantime, this is Sean Herb over here for Markle. Markle bounces it over here. Shot for 3 by Smeltz is good. Well, Ian may get his 1,000th point tonight, the way it's going. And that did it for another great third period. It's 82-34 at the end of 3. Ian Smeltz shooting the eyes out of the three-pointers tonight. Wow. Okay, the final period is underway here. Trojans looking for 18 to get to the century mark, if that's part of the game tonight. Here's the ball kicked up into the stands. Wow. Man, that came up here like a shot. Right over there for Kissinger, Mr. Kissinger, and Mr. Cucker. Just about got that one. Shot for 3 from the side for Smeltz, no good. Rebound underneath, controlled by Heath of the Eagles. He'll drop it back here now for Brubaker. Brubaker loses a handle on it, and then he'll walk. Sean Herb checks out of the ball game. What a tremendous game Herb has had as Jeff Miller comes in for UDA. Sean with a tremendous ball game. Back here for Markle. Near side over here for Ian Smeltz. Inside for Godoweski. Jeff for 2. Good. Good shot by Jeff Godoweski. A 12-footer from right out inside the paint. That was great. 84-34. 50-point margin. Ball tipped away. Ian Smeltz going in for 2 more. To the hoop for 2. Ian on a roll tonight. I think he ought to have to re-injure his other thumb out there now. If that did anything for him, wow. Or to him. The ball loose inside is going to be gathered in by the Eagles. Oh, and a walk. Hold everything. Travel called on Tad Reed. Trojans send Chun Plotzer into the ball game along with Andy Miller. to take Markle and Jeff Godoweski's spot. Jeff Miller will be the point guard. Near side over here for Ian Smeltz. Into the corner it goes. Now they dump it inside. Plotzer for two. It's good. Great pass from Jeff Snyder that time to Johnny Plotzer. And Plotzer put her home. It's 88-34. On the wing, Brubaker has hassled over there. Ball tipped away, tipped ahead here. Now let's see, but gathered back in by Brubaker. And then a foul called. Andy Miller will pick up the foul for UDA. Scott Markle getting ready to come back in for UDA as Brubaker goes to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And here's the first shot. It's good. Andy Miller had picked up his first personal foul. Team is in the bonus give, though. They've had their 7 or more fouls in the period. Second shot by Brubaker is good. Crowd waiting to see if Upper Dauphin can use, they're going to put a boxer 1 on now. They're going to guard, but here's a nice pass underneath. A shot taken in there by Jeff Snyder, but a foul called. Jeff will go to the line to shoot 2. Ian see it now that they got a man on him. Ian accepts the challenge out here now. We'll see if he can get a couple more. Anyway, as they're going to try to slow Ian down. Here's Jeff Snyder. His first shot won't go. Jeff will shoot up his second one, and here it is, and that's no good. Rebound comes back here, controlled by Snyder, over into the corner. Andy Miller for 2 from outside. No good. Rebound comes down here to the Eagles, and back with it comes Brubaker. Brubaker looked like he might have carried it, but I guess not. Still having troubles with it out here. It's tapped away. Here comes Ian Smeltz, and they'll be calling for a double dribble. Yeah, Ian misplayed that one a little bit, but he was sure trying out there. And he had the double dribble call that time. It was a great steal out front, started by Jeff Miller, by the way. There's the old Jeffer and guarding out here. Back over here for Brubaker. Brubaker out in front now for Heath, into the corner. Inside they dump it, the ball rolled loose. Heath picks it up, goes to the hoop, it's good. Back with it come the Trojans. This is Ian Smeltz.
Take him in, he's weak on defense.
Here comes Ian out in front, popping one up, won't go. Rebound comes down to Walshaw. Over the far side they go to Heath with it. Heath spins into the paint, dumps it inside, and oh my gosh, was that a charge or what? Yeah, I think so. He ran all over Andy Miller. Andy's okay, and Dermot Garrett ready to come into the ball game for UDA. He will be in to replace Ian. No, he won't replace Ian Smeltz, but here comes Ian, and Ian has had one fine ball game. Positively super effort for Ian Smeltz with 5:22 remaining. He comes out of the ball game. Here's a pass for Andy Miller. Andy dribbles in, has the ball tapped loose. Andy picks it back up again. Inside for Dermot Garrett, back outside. Andy Miller from outside won't go. Rebound comes back here to Heath. Heath will pick up the dribble, drop it back over there for Brubaker. Brubaker in front, over the wing they go with it now. Here's a shot over there by Reed, no good. Rebound comes down to Heath in the paint, puts a shot up and in good. So Markle will bring it back for UDA. It's 88-40, 4:45 left. Here's Dermot Garrett over in the left wing. Back out in front now for Andy Miller. Near side here for Markle. Out in front for Miller for 2. It's good. A 2-pointer for Jeff Miller. Out in front, Jeff nails a nice bucket. It's 90-40. Pass over here in the wing. They dump it inside there, and a shot taken good. Here comes Markle spinning down the left side now. Markle going to the hoop. He is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Scott at the line shooting 2, and his first shot is in and out, no good. Second shot by Markle is good. So Scott makes 1 out of 2. It's 91-42. 4:12 remaining in the game. Brubaker over to the far side. They go with it now to Tad Reed. You drop it back here for Brubaker. Out for Reed. Reed goes into the paint with it, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound underneath there, controlled by Reed. He puts his second shot up, A foul's called. Jeff standing there. How are they going to call this on? Call a foul on Jeff Snyder. I don't see Jeff do anything. I didn't see him move. Anyway, to the line goes Tad Reed to shoot 2. Okay, Reed made the first one. Second shot's good. Made 2 of them. 43-91. And let's see. We've got.
Come on, Jeff, hustle. Let's go.
Here comes Markle. Over in the corner there for Andy Miller. Andy driving it up, trying to push it up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Andy Miller to the line for UDA. Here's Andy's first shot. In and out it spins. Won't go down. Still 91-44. Johnny Plotzer back into the ballgame for UDA to replace second shot won't go. Heath with the ball. Walshaw dumps it inside. Ball comes loose. Plotzer comes down with it for UDA. Ahead here now for Dermot Garrett. Garrett into the corner for Miller. Back out here for Dermot. Now back into the corner. Shot from over there. Won't go. Rebound comes down to the Eagles. 3:20 remaining. UDA needs 9 to hit the century mark. Here's Walshaw inside. Back outside they go with it. Brubaker for 2. In and out, no good. Rebound underneath there, controlled by the Eagles. They dump it on the baseline, and coming out with it is Brubaker. Back out here for Heath. Heath from 15 feet out. That won't go. Rebound underneath, controlled by the Eagles, and finally Walshaw puts it in. Trojans not doing a whole lot of defense right now, but big margin. 46-91. Here comes Miller into the paint. Puts the shot up and in. All right, Andy Miller breaks a lull for the Trojans here. It's 93-46. Brubaker dumping it over here for Walshaw. He passes it inside. It's going to be stolen away by the Trojans. Quick pass ahead here for Jeff Miller. Jeff stopping and popping off the glass. It won't go. Rebound to Walshaw and hold everything. Foul called on UDA. Walshaw is shooting a 1-and-1. His first shot is no good. Rebound comes over this way, and Jeff Snyder will control for UDA. Passes ahead here now for Dermot Garrett. Dermot at the top of the circle, picks the ball up, dumps it over here now for UDA on the baseline. Here's Jeff Snyder, has his shot blocked away, and a foul will be called. Jeff Miller will pick up his second personal foul. Markle coming back into the ball game now. He will replace Jeff Snyder, and to the line goes number 21 for the Eagles. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. 21 is Herb. He misses the shot. Ball controlled in there by Heath, however. Over here for Herb. Back to Heath, dumping it on the baseline. Shot over there, no good. Rebound comes down to Plotzer. He's fouled. And 22, Brubaker will pick up the foul, and Johnny Plotzer will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. John the P at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Here's his first one. It is in and out, no good. Rebound comes down there to Kiefer. This is Brubaker with it, winding it down the right side. Into the corner now for Heath. Heath goes inside with it for Herb. Now they bounce it inside to Brubaker. No good. Rebound tipped around in there. It's going to be controlled by Brubaker rather. He's in a crowd underneath, but comes out with it. Clock running down here now. As shot put up in there by 14 won't go. Kolovich's first shot, no good. Here's Kolovich's second shot. It's good. Well, he made 1 out of 2. Back come the Trojans. They force it up here quickly now. Andy Miller. Back out here for Dermot Garrett. Dermot for 3. Oh, won't go. Rebound in there to Kiefer. He'll drop it back here for Brubaker. Brubaker with a large dribble over there. Now he spins it over to Heath on the wing. Inside it goes and hold everything. They're going to call a foul. Oh, terrible foul at all ball. This squirrel here just called a bad foul. Anyway, Kiefer to the line shooting 2, I guess, or 1-and-1. Kiefer's first shot, no good. Rebound over there goes off the Trojans out of bounds. It'll be Eagles to inbound the ball. Heath will inbound the ball for the Eagles. Throws it back here to Brubaker. Heath from outside, no good. Rebound comes back here, is tipped around, gathered in by Brubaker. He has it stolen away from him by Jeff Miller. Jeff coming down the court, puts the ball up, it won't go. Rebound underneath there to Markle, and Scott's fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Markle to shoot a pair. His first one is good. Makes it a 47-94, 94-47 ball game. And the second shot by Scott is in and out, no good. Tipped around over there, and Eagles come back with it. 45 seconds remaining in the ball game. Brubaker, near side pass, knocked out of there by Markle. Comes into the wall with it then, but Scott knocked it out, I think, and it will be UDA to inbound, or Eagles to inbound. Back here for Brubaker. Brubaker, 16-footer, no good. Rebound in there to Plotzer. Plotzer is fouled, and John will go to the line shooting 2. Plotzer to shoot a 1-on-1. I think I may have said 2. He will be shooting a 1-on-1. And John sets it up out here. Here's his first shot. It's good. 95-47 with 33 seconds left. And here's the second shot by John. That's no good. Rebound comes down to the Eagles. Brubaker. Out in front for Heath. The ball stripped away. Gathered in here by the Trojans. Oops. Gathered right back, however, by Brubaker. Stolen right back again by the Trojans. Picked up over there. Dermott picked it up. Fired it over here for Andy Miller. 13 seconds remaining. No good for that shot. And that's going to just about do it as we're down to 7 seconds. The Trojans have won yet another big basketball game, and a foul called. Foul underneath with just 3 seconds left. Brubaker to the line to shoot 2. And here's the first one. No good. And here is Brubaker's second shot. It is no good. He'll be shooting 3. Apparently was fouled out in three-point range. Jim, was he fouled out in three-point range or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's shooting 3. Third attempt is no good, so he missed all 3, and that's going to end the ball game now as that shot won't go, and that did it. Final score, UDA 95, and the Line Mounted Eagles 47. Tremendous ball game out here tonight, and particularly good for the likes of Ian Smeltz, who was really out there popping. Sean Herb, Scott Reed, well, everybody with a fine effort tonight for the Trojans. Come off with a big victory. They run their second half record now to 3-3, and they are on a 2-game winning streak now. So we'll catch you at the next UDA varsity ball game, wherever that might be, I'm not sure. And congratulations to Coach Foster and to all the Trojan guys tonight who really come out here. They thought they might get a game from the Line Mountain Eagles, but it simply never happened as the Trojans took control early and never relented. Absolutely scoring at will and coming off with a big victory. So good night from the Eagle Gymnasium. Trojans really put it on the Eagles tonight. Catch you later.